Welcome to PHDS. Coming to you from PHDS today to talk about germanium detectors. So I'm very pleased to be able to come to you today to talk about the very latest germanium detector we offer from PHDS, the Fulcrum L detector. The Fulcrum L is the Fulcrum Lab. It is a laboratory version of our better known Fulcrum handheld detector, which is the most portable and compact high purity germanium detector in the world. We've now taken that same portable, compact, self-contained technology and brought it into the laboratory. The Fulcrum L detector operates on the benchtop in your laboratory in either the vertical configuration like this, looking upward, or the horizontal configuration, as simple as that. Takes up very little space. This is the entire footprint plus any shielding, and you might just decide to build the shielding around it with some regular lead bricks. Very simple to do that. The Fulcrum L detector communicates with a laptop running the PHDS WinOmni-L software by means of either an Ethernet connector or a wireless connection. No cable at all. You can see One can see from the extremely compact form factor of the Fulcrum L that a station that would house one germanium detector could now house 5. Now that we have seen the general properties of the Fulcrum L detector, we'll go down into the WinOmni-L software here on the laptop and show you how we take data. With the Fulcrum L operating in the vertical configuration, as we see it here, we can place some materials on the vertical surface of the detector. And go over here, clear the data. And restart data acquisition. And we see counts coming in on the screen right away. So I've already detected americium-241, uranium-235, barium-133, thallium-208, cobalt-60, and sodium-22. All right, so as we allow this to count, we'll see more and more of the daughters of the thorium-232 in the lantern mantles in that yellow can up there. Anyway, it's as simple as that to operate the Fulcrum L detector. One button and you're off to the races. So this is the way we would operate the Fulcrum L detector in a general counting lab situation. To operate the Fulcrum L detector in a radiopharmaceutical workflow, we might take a custom source holder that fits and fixtures a source, in this case a 20 milliliter vial of whatever radiopharmaceutical we want to test, fixture and calibrate with a known source in this configuration, and then measure samples in that exact same configuration. So I'll take you now down into the WinOmni-L software and show you how this works. I see gamma ray peaks on the screen here. I see cadmium 109, cobalt 57, tellurium 123, M, tin 113, strontium 85, cesium 137, yttrium 88, and cobalt 60. And also I just barely see a little bit of chrome 51 down there. So this is a configuration that we would use to calibrate our detector. We would calibrate if we want to. We can go back and recalibrate the energy and calibrate the efficiency of the detector across a broad energy range anytime we want to. So after the Fulcrum L detector has been calibrated to our liking and we have printed out the required quality assurance documents to make sure the detector is working right, I would then use it to make the measurements, the workflow measurements that assay the amount of what isotope I have here and the amount of what isotope I do not have here. And that's done by going to the spectrum like this, and then we go to our IsoTac NDA screen. In the IsoTac NDA screen, I get a listing of the activities of every gamma ray line and every isotope, and the uncertainties in every gamma ray line and every isotope. In addition to that, on this other tab, I can see the minimum detectable activities of every isotope in my library that I do not detect. In many ways, that's the most important thing about quality assurance when it comes to radiopharmaceuticals, is knowing what is not there. So it has been my pleasure to show you the Fulcrum L detector today and how it operates. Contact us to talk about the Fulcrum L detector and how we can help integrate it into your workflow. And remember, anytime we sell a germanium detector to somebody, we work with that customer to adapt the software and the software output, the output files, the quality assurance files, to give you exactly what you want to make your workflow efficient. Look forward to hearing from you. Thank you again from PHDS.